Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
Guess who's back?
Was that a sneeze?
No,
Oh, that was a cough, right?
It struck me.
It struck you.
Yeah.
Modder makes GameCube Joy-Cons. What?
Who? What?
Oh my god, that's amazing. I've just
Send me
seen
this link.
I've just seen this on Twitter.
Mm.
This
I hope this is going. I hope everything's ticking away.
everything looks like everything looks like it's ticking away. This looks great.
Right,
I'm gonna
keep
send
my
it.
private life to my private life. I don't even need to watch the video. All I need to do is just look at that caption, and it's like, yes. Do ignore the sweet package opening. I am eating some chocolate, even though I sound like as rough as a badger's ass at the minute.
If I had GameCube Joy-Cons, I would go on Smash so much more than I do now. Because Smash is great with a GameCube controller.
Is it?
Yeah.
I've never really tried it.
I went to the big gamer party at Northumbria University, and they're like, "Oh, we've got a Switch here with Smash on and GameCube controllers." It was great. It just feels like the controls were made for a GameCube controller.
Yeah, like obviously they would have been because of the older ones.
Mm-hmm. And even when they released Smash, they released a GameCube controller to go with it. Okay,
because that's what the developers were using.
Yeah. We've both got some news to go over.
Yeah, you go ahead. We'll do one article each.
Okay. Well, I don't really have any like full-on articles to go off. I just want like your opinions on like a few different things that are going on.
Fine, go ahead.
So the first thing I want to go over is like the whole thing with you know the whole thing with like the Pokemon Direct that happened a couple of days ago.
I don't think I've heard of that. So
okay, I'll try to explain it as well as I can. So Pokemon Sword and Shield are going to have expansions.
As most games nowadays do.
So you know the whole deck set thing.
With the
cut and snap and like more than half the mons.
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah. So the expansions are going to bring back a couple hundred old mons that people can either bring forward through Pokemon Bank, or you can buy the expansions and you can actually like catch some of the mons, and some of the mons are obviously version exclusive, as they have been for the last 20-something years. What else? Some people are upset that like, oh, you're gonna have to. There's like a paywall of like Pokemon, of like if you want to complete everything. It's like people are upset about that. The franchise has been going for 20-something years, and it's like, really, you would.
It's people now get upset over things like that.
Yeah.
Because they'd rather just have access to them all, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I really enjoyed Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Yeah, I've never played them.
It is one of the better Pokemon games, but I'm definitely not going to say it's the best. I would put it higher than Let's Go. I would probably put it like my second or third favorite generation, behind like all the Gen 4 games, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. Those games were amazing.
Aye.
I was gonna say stuff like, the only thing I would change about like the whole like expansion experience. Some people have two games. Like I want to go out buy the other version of like Sword and Shield that I don't have. In this case, it would be Shield. The only the only change I would make about the expansion passes, you only need to buy one expansion pass, and you'll be able to play the expansions on both versions of the game, rather than buying two lots of expansion passes.
Yeah, that way it's saving money.
Yeah.
And you're getting more people playing it.
Yeah, you save money, and you also support on the devs as well.
Yeah, but the thing with developers now is that they want money.
Yeah.
That's their thing. They are in it for money.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them are. Like, when you look at, I don't want to be pointing fingers, but when you look at more console developers as well, the prices are upped because of not only the tax, but obviously they want the money.
Yeah, they want the money so they can invest in new games.
Yeah, but also sometimes it can be a bit steep.
Yeah.
Now, on my little bit of news article here. First one's about manga decks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, me and Chris love that website,
Yeah.
don't you? On that in college. It has come back. It was down for a few days. It's not back fully. However, if anyone uses manga decks, you have to use mangadex.cc rather than .org due to a legal issue. Due to some issues going on, they are hoping that they can get the move sorted quicker, so they can get all their older content back up onto their website. You know, it is because for the past few days I've been trying to log on and it wouldn't work. So I found out why. I was upset, but hey ho, we can't control any of this, can we?
Very true.
If shit happens, man, shit happens.
And I do hope Manga Dex gets back up.
Yeah. Hang on. Oh my. Seriously? The official? Hang on. I know what I'm buying.
What are you buying?
When it comes out, I'm going to buy the Nekopara anime.
Nice.
Because I'll read the whole article from Anime News Network. Nekopara anime listed with 12 episodes. The official website for the television anime adaptation of NekoWorks' Nekopara game franchise revealed on Thursday that the anime will have 3 Blu-ray disc set releases with a total of 12 episodes. Each release will include a Chocolate Vanilla no Nekogairo Surabashi Sekitsu, or Chocolate Vanilla Cats Are Here Splendid Life video extra. That was a bit of butcherment for Japanese, but hey, we'll roll with it. The anime premiered. Nani? Umaira no Shinderu. Nani?
Nani?
The anime premiered in Japan on ATX on January 9th at 9 p.m. before airing later that evening on Tokyo MX and BS11. The anime's first episode premiered at Anime Expo in Los Angeles in July 2019. The anime also had a screening event on December 24th in Tokyo that screened the first 2 episodes. Funimation is streaming the series as it airs with both English subtitles and an English dub.
Nice.
So essentially, if you want to watch it, Funimation has it.
Whichever version you prefer, sub or dub.
Yeah. I probably watched the sub first.
Mm-hmm.
But I love my dubs. I always have.
I do personally prefer dubs than subs.
Yeah, but sometimes the voice acting in Japan does seem better.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that one.
It does sound a lot better now. How much is Funimation a month? How much is this thing a month? For what? That's not bad. Funimation now starts streaming hundreds of ad-free anime for only £5 a month. It's not bad.
I kind of want to get like a year subscription to Funimation.
Yeah, I would as well. Let me see if I can find the Nekopara anime on here. Oh, hang on. There's all sorts on here. You've got things certain certain magical index, absolute duo. I recommend that anime. Absolute duo. Love it.
I was talking in the last podcast about I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links.
Yeah, I see you pop up on Steam on that every now and then. Yeah.
Well, it's not even on Steam. I have it on Switch.
Oh well, I see it come up on.
I play Duel Links on Steam. I'm thinking Legacy of the Duelist I've got on Switch.
Ah.
I play Legacy of the Duelist on Switch, and GX is honestly my personal favorite, and I love the original. I kind of fell out with DX. Was it like DX?
Ah no.
With with synchro summons and such. Then I've just stopped watching Yu-Gi-Oh from there. I realized that Jaden duels Yugi. It's that those episodes didn't get dubbed into English.
Did they not?
No, that's why I don't. That's why I don't remember it. The last episodes that got dubbed. Spoiler alert for like a 12-year-old anime. He fights Yubel with the power of the Supreme King.
Oh.
Those are the last episodes that got dubbed. Then it's like he crashes into the island as a meteor, and somehow survives because spirit power shenanigans.
Well, I just reread over the article. I know that the anime will be coming out this year.
Nice.
Some point, but I've looked on Funimation. It's not up there yet, so I'm guessing it's not ready to airing yet. I'm not too sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to hunt it down later. I want to read it. I want to watch it rather. So here's a bit of news for you, Dan, and any
My Hero Academia.
Yes, My Hero Academia fans. There is the My
Movie.
Hero Academia Heroes Rising film opens up in US and Canada on February 26th.
Oh, I heard about that.
The advanced ticket sales start on the 31st.
Oh, I wanted to release in England in cinema.
Yeah, but hey ho. There's also one last one here I'm just going to cover real quick. I don't know if you've heard of it, but the elder sister like one demon.
Never heard of
manga.
it.
I don't think you would have. I'll read the description. Yu has had a rough life. After losing his parents in a car accident when he was 5, he found himself bounced back and forth among relatives with no true place to call home. Plagued by a constant feeling of loneliness, all he wants is a little companionship. And he's about to get more than he bargained for. Her name is Chio, and she'll grant you one wish. The only problem? She's a demon of unimaginable power. It is a really wholesome manga. I love reading it. I've read it before on Manga Rock. I've read it on Manga Dex. It is amazing. If I can find it, I'll send it to you, Dan. But obviously with Manga Dex at the minute, the older chapters won't be available.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to find a way to...
Can we talk about some cool tech from CEX?
CEX?
Linus
CES?
is covering like a ton of it.
Do you mean CES?
That's it.
Not CEX. That's one of the bloody stores over here, you pillock.
Let's just talk about some
pillock.
Let's just talk about some cool tech from the second-hand store.
I'm hoping tomorrow, actually, since you brought that up, I'm hoping to get a Logitech G97 steering wheel for my PC.
Nice.
Yes, it's one of the older ones, yes, but
I can use that with Forza. I imagine.
I'm mainly getting it. Yeah, I can't use it on Xbox though because it's not an Xbox compatible wheel.
Oh, why don't you download? Have you got a digital download of Forza?
I've got it on PC. Yes.
I was just about to say you can.
Yeah, I have got it on PC, but I'm just saying I don't have it on. Like it doesn't work.
Oh, the steering wheel doesn't work.
No, it won't work on Xbox. If you plug it in on the Xbox, it won't work. You'd have to get the G920.
Why don't you download it on PC and see if it works on Forza on PC?
It's on PC. Is what I'm saying. I've got the game on PC.
Mm-hmm.
It will probably work.
Okay.
However, if you wanted to play the game on Xbox, the wheel won't work on the console.
Okay.
Is what I'm saying. Come on, man!
I'm trying to say.
I know what you're saying. I'm trying to get my point across.
Okay.
Okay, man. I'm trying to find some of the CES news and like that, but I can't find it.
Apparently a company's made that isn't like the 3 consoles and a PC in one. I think it's like the Big O. I think. A company's making a custom build PC with a bit of a hardware from either an Xbox One S or a PlayStation 4 Pro. Notice that I said Xbox One S because it's using the version of the all digital edition of the Xbox.
Okay.
Because apparently the hardware, the software for the Xbox requires a disk drive.
So they're making a PC out of that.
Oh no! They're making a custom built PC and also have the hardware of both of them inside it. So you can more easily switch between like console and to desktop.
Oh, so I'd be able to essentially play my Xbox games on my PC tower or my PlayStation games on that.
Basically.
Without having to unplug and plug up.
Okay, so it's Origin that's doing that. I wanted to quickly find the manufacturer. Yeah.
Well
Origin
done,
PC.
Origin. Well done. That could actually revolutionize it. To ignore the rappers, but when you think
it's
about
the Big O.
Yeah, when you think about it, hang on, I've got to fight with my fucking arm again. Give me it. When you think about it, that's one thing that gripes many people.
Yeah.
The fact that if they buy a PC, they can't play their games. They're going to lose that sense of familiarity, and they're not going to be able to. If they play with PC for too long, they're not going to be able to go back. Like I've somewhat found myself like that every now and then. So it's like, right, but if they're doing that, then you'll be able to swap like that.
Yep.
Well, in theory. However, we all know what happens in theory mightn't always work.
Very true. Is there anything else that you can? And have you got any other articles? Because I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
There are some here from Saturday. Well, from today actually here on Anime News. That Nekopara one was from today. That Academia one was from. No, hang on. There's one here. It's about Academia.
Mm-hmm.
It gets a 4D screening in Japan.
Nice.
4D. I'm not going to. Do you want me to read the description for the film for you, or?
I don't know, because I want to be pleasantly surprised.
Right, I won't describe the film then. I won't read Funimation's description then.
Because I've seen the trailer. I think I honestly don't want to know any more than the trailer.
Well, your wish is thy command. Right, let's have a look through this.
I mean, I haven't even started watching the 4th season. I've watched like the first episode, which is a recap. I haven't watched anything else because what I do is I just binge watch everything. Like with the second half of Attack on Titan season 3, I was just like, okay, I'm going to only watch like 2, maybe 3 episodes.
No, you binged it.
About the entire of the second half of the season later, because the second half of season 3's amazing. Honestly, my anime of last year is Attack on Titan season 3 part 2. It's
my
that good.
Anime of last year, I can't remember because I need to jump back in my anime again. I need to find some time just to plug up and just chill. You know, but obviously with everything going on. Ooh,
Yeah.
hello. Have you heard of? I'm sure you might have heard of this. Fate Stay.
Yes. Is that getting a
The
second season?
Fate Stay's got many
Has it?
different series.
Has it?
Yeah, you've got Fate Stay, Grand Order, Procrea. You've got all sorts. Man. Search them up. There's too many lists. In fact, I'll do that now. Hang on.
I mean, I would watch like the Fate series, but the timeline's just awful.
Yeah, that's what I'm mad about. There's so many of them. Right. Let's see if I can find out which ones there is. Oh God! Right, the anime series you've got Fate Stay Night, Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works, Fate Stay Night Unlimited Breakworks TV series. The first one I mentioned was the 2010 film. You've got Fate Stay Night Heaven's Feel 1, Eye Passage Flower, and Fate Stay Night Heaven's Feel 2, Lost Butterfly. There are a lot of them.
Yeah, I see that.
If you want to get into them, you're gonna have to find out which way they go. However, Fate Stay Grand Order was Twitter's most discussed game of 2019. I've got the top ranking this for it. At number 1, Fate Grand Order. 2, Fortnite.
Of course.
3, Final Fantasy.
Okay. I'm actually worried that Fortnite didn't get number 1 there. I shouldn't say worried. I'm glad Fortnite didn't get number 1.
Yeah. Number 4, we've got Identity 5.
Never heard of it.
Same. 5, you've got Grand Blue Fantasy.
Never heard of it.
I've heard of that. 6, Ensemble Stars.
Never heard of it.
Same here. 7, Monster Strike. Don't think I've heard that one.
I've never heard of that.
Number 8, PUBG. Player Unknown.
Really?
Battlegrounds.
PUBG's in top 10?
Yep. Number 9 is Minecraft. And number 10 is Super Smash Bros.
Smash!
In addition, the FGO FES, a yearly event dedicated to Fate Grand Order, was the 5th most tweeted about gaming event of the year. E3, Tokyo Game Show, and the Game Awards topped the list. On the other hand, no Japanese names topped the list of most talked about gaming personalities. According to Twitter's data, Japan is the country that tweets the most about games. The United States came second, followed by South Korea, Thailand, and Brazil. 1.2 billion tweets about gaming were published on the platform, a rise of nearly 20% since last year. Other Japanese topics have topped Twitter's rankings worldwide. Makoto Shinikai's Weathering With You was the 6th most tweeted about movie in 2019. Hashtags Rhea, the new Japanese hero name, and Typhoon Hagibis, I think I said that right, don't judge me, were also in the top related hashtags worldwide at number 2 and 5 respectively. Actress Kana Hishimoto ranked at number 8 for top actors worldwide. Tennis player Naomi Osaka ranked at number 3 for the top female athletes. And football player Keisuke Honda ranked at number 9 for the top male athletes. So there is a lot going on Twitter for that game. There's a lot going on for Japan at the minute.
I'm sorry. Can I just point out that I've got like the highest upvoted post on Church of Mina Ashido.
Oh, for
I just wanted to point that out on the time of recording this.
Send it to me, and it might debate whether you live. Let's have a look. Right, on to you've heard of Demon Slayer?
Yeah.
Well, let me just click that. Demon Slayer sweeps Animedia Character Awards in 2019. They've swept it.
Nice.
That is an adorable picture, I'll say that now.
And I've gotten into the top 10 of the week. Sorry, moving on.
Let's see if... Oh, hang on. Let's have a look. We have got the series protagonist, Tanjiro Commodore, in the official MVP. receiving awards for Bright and Courageous. The Demon
Oh
Slayer.
god, that is some massive
anime.
My Hero Academia spoilers I've just seen.
The Demon Slayer anime received 11 awards between 7 characters,
Jesus.
making it the biggest winner in the yearly awards. You've got other characters received awards such as Giro Tomika, strong, cool, mysterious. Kyojuro Rengoku is hot. Nezuko, you know Nezuko, don't you? The little demon. Please tell me you've seen the art.
Is it the main character?
No, it's his sister, the one with the bamboo in her mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Nezuko has got the award for cute. Shinbo Kocho has got beautiful. Mitsuru Kanjiro has got sexy. And Zenjutsu Agatsuma has got cute and bratty. Tanjiro voice actor Natsuki Hane commented on the results, saying that Demon Slayer's record-breaking performance is an indication of how many charismatic characters it has. Try saying that 10 times fast. He said that Nezuko winning the cute award made a lot of sense. When asked what scene he thought makes Tanjiro the MVP, he said everything, but if I had to narrow it down, I guess I'd pick episode 19.
Muffled screaming.
Yes. We'd like to see Tanjiro win the Kind and Diligent Awards. Other animes to get an award were Conan Edoga from Detective Conan, who won the Clever Award, and Raki Kaesuke from Akiatsu no on Parade, who won the Newcomer Award. So, well done to all those mentions there. Well done for your studios. Well done for your animes. Well done on the awards.
GG.
Let's see what we can come up with at the end of the year. Towards the end of 2020, I want to see.
I'm kind of concerned for like this year of anime, because last year there was so many good anime that released.
Yeah, I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to get around to everything.
I mean, oh my god, there was so much good anime last year. Attack on Titan, Promised Neverland, Demon Slayer, Shield Hero. Oh, there was all sorts.
I'm having a look at the upcoming anime list right now, actually. Oh, have you heard of Fire Force?
I think so.
That's getting TV2 at the 7th this year. I think that's the 7th month. I don't know. It just says 2020-07. I believe that's what it means. In fact, some of the more recent anime, the premiere date was the 10th of the 1st for Otoba Cinnamon no Bunga.
I am not going to watch the new season of SAO.
I know.
No.
That doesn't catch my eye either. You've got Science Fell in Love, so I tried to prove it. That is, I think I've read bits and pieces of that manga. It is really, really funny, from what I could tell.
What was it, like SAO alkalization or something? SAO 3?
Yeah.
That was so shit.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm just not going to watch this one.
Yeah, it's like. Oh, that's what I've read. That isn't a manga I've read. Here's one I'd recommend. Set on Academy. Welcome to the Pack. It is adorable. It's about these beasts, like these animal girls and like actual beast boys and that, with a human student. And he hates animals. He hates them. It is amazing. I've read the manga. It is really cool. Let's have a look at what other released.
I see a Neko pink-haired girl.
Yeah, she's actually if I remember rightly, a wolf. Because it's a pack. If you read the title, Welcome to the Pack. So she must be some kind of canine.
Yeah.
Because do cats form packs, Dan?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you have a point.
Yay!
I've started watching Ruby, the new season of Ruby.
I can't get behind it. I've seen bits of the very first season.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, yeah, it was a good first attempt, but obviously there's many issues with.
Yeah, there's a ton of issues with Ruby.
No world setting, no character development. I want to know more about the world. I want to know the history of the world. I want to know the character's story. How they got to that point, why they're there.
Even in like the 6th and 7th season, I can only think of one character off the top of my head that's actually got character development.
Who?
And that's it's the principal of the school.
Ozpin.
It's not even the main characters either.
Yeah, good old Oz.
Yeah, Ozpin.
The coffee addicted.
Yeah.
Fuckwad himself. Ozpin, you dick. Are you sure this is safe? Don't worry, just throw him off a cliff. How should we drop him into the initiation this year, sir? Don't worry. Throw him off a cliff. Just imagine that being the conversation. Right, how do we go about it this year? Throw him off a cliff. What? Don't worry, they'll live. Those that don't, the weak die. I
remember they tried to do character development in like one of the seasons because spoiler alert, Yang loses her arm. I can't remember how though.
Adam cuts it off.
Yeah, Adam cuts off her arm.
I've seen
so she has to like overcome that she's lost her arm and got a robot arm now.
I am the Terminator.
I mean, something I ship is Yang and Blake, but it's so forced though. They're trying to force it down our necks.
That's what the community's doing, the fandom as well.
Even the show's trying to force it down our necks.
If you were to go to the fandom now, no offense to anyone in the Ruby fandom, no offense, but don't force ships onto people.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it. It's not right.
I'm also pointing at the My Hero Academia fandom as well because they ship everyone with everyone.
Well, I mean, yeah.
They're like 15.
So? If they're shippable, they don't care.
What's the age of consent in Japan? Is it 13?
13, yeah.
So why do we know that off the top of our heads?
I don't know. I'm concerned. Right, hang on, where's that Luger? I'm gonna bloody need it at the end of today. I think you should jump in my Xbox party with Jack, Dan, for a bit.
I would say after this podcast.
Hang on, I've got a phone. Hang on. I hear the phone. Give me a minute.
I'm just gonna try to talk for like a couple of minutes whilst Ian is just away. Yeah, just fandoms in general. I just don't like personally. I'd probably say the same thing to Ian when he comes back. To be fair, so I'm just gonna wait for him. Okay, so welcome back after like a couple of minute break.
Hello again.
I want your opinion on fandoms.
Fandoms.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And name like a specific fandom, like, and your thoughts on them.
Personally, I'm just gonna go general at the minute. Personally, I don't have much to do with them. I don't really care, to be honest. But the moment you start pressuring someone, I'm looking at you, Ruby. Yes, many people, many YouTubers, many anime coverers have spoke about the in the past, and it's understandable. I mean, come on, you're forcing this down our throats. We don't want it. I don't want it down my throat. Dan might, though, but...
No, I don't want it down my throat.
Giggity. But it's like, yeah, I don't care who you ship whom with, you know. So there are some rather strange shippings out there.
Mm-hmm.
Some rather really strange ships that I wouldn't go near.
Yeah, I try not to Go on. Sorry, I'm cutting you off.
Well, it's all right. I get cut off all the time.
No, I was gonna go off on a tangent, so go on.
But like I said, I don't care who you ship home with. Just don't force it at people. Just
Yeah, I agree with you there.
don't complain. We all have the right to our own opinion, and we shouldn't have it forced down our throat.
Yeah, don't like force it down people's throats or send death threats to people. That's a massive no.
Oh yeah, that is the biggest no.
I think that's a great transition to the fandom I want to talk about. Just the Pokemon fandom.
I was about to say My Hero Academia one. You mentioned them before, but hey ho, I guess I'm wrong.
I mean the Pokemon fandom. It's like they hate the games that the fans of. Like, I mean,
What?
Yeah. Like the general gist of it, they generally hate the games that they're supposed to be quote unquote fans of.
How?
I don't know. I stay well away from like the bad part of the Pokemon fandom.
Yeah, I mean, why would you even be a part of the fandom if you hate the series that you're supposed to be a fan? It doesn't make any sense.
I know.
When you think about it, it's like.
I mean, I'm upset as the next person with Dexit, but at the end of the day, it's a Pokemon game.
Yeah,
it's still a game in the franchise that I love, so I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, I'm gonna send an image to Discord. I want you to look at it on your phone. In fact, hang on, I've sent it to the wrong part. Don't look at that bit because it's the wrong place.
Oh, there was another fandom I wanted to talk about as well, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
But you can have a look at the NSF sector of your server because there's some images there that are really NSFW.
I'm having a look at weeb memes.
Oh yes, that is saddening.
That's me. That's
me.
actually me though.
That'd be me, yeah. Just like, yay, they're there. No, they're not. Moving on real quick, just a thing I found on Twitter about gaming. Intel and Razer have partnered up.
Anything to go to Washi, and if you have...
Intel and Razer?
Yeah.
That actually looks pretty cool. I like the concept.
I'll send you the Twitter link so you can showcase it if you want. However, Razer's Tomahawk gaming desktop featuring the NUC9 Extreme Compute element.
Yeah, it's like the CPU and motherboard under one.
Yeah,
Razer's really just like supplying like the case and like the idea. You throw in your a GPU and you're ready to go.
In essence, yeah, but how much RAM would it have? That's the issue.
I actually don't know. I imagine it should be upgradable.
16. It should be. Hopefully, it'll come with like 16 or 24 games, 16 or 32. Considering most games now do require 16 gigs.
Yeah, most games now recommend 16.
Minimum. Yeah, at rec, minimum is like 8 gigs at the minute.
Yeah.
That's why I'm looking to upgrade mine so I can play things. I want to get into Battlefield on PC and things like script them as well. I want to play, especially like the simulators like Fernbus. I want to play, but I can't because I don't have the power.
Yeah,
I just do not have the raw oomph.
Oh, could I just mention that like the frequency you have your RAM on is actually more important than some people let on.
Say,
yeah. I've told you this, but I want to say it in the podcast as well. My RAM was like clocking in at like 2,133 when my RAM is actually my RAM speed's 3,000 megahertz. So I had to go into the BIOS, up, and now I'm getting a 60 FPS in Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, you had to Who saw that up, didn't you?
Yeah.
Here's a little side note, actually. When my computer turns on, my keyboard isn't turned on. My keyboard turns on and then off, and then it turns on when it goes to the lock screen.
Yeah.
I don't know why my keyboard does that. So. But what?
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 Man?
No, this is something from To Love Ru.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you've seen To Love Ru. Have you heard of it? To Love Ru?
No, I haven't.
It is amazing. I love it. I'd recommend you watch it or read it.
I'll probably watch it at some point.
Yeah, I do believe there's an English dub. Just do be careful because it is quite.
What was the name again?
I'll send it in Discord.
Yeah. That would be a better idea. Just send me the. Okay.
I'll find the link. Actually, hang on.
It's all right. I'm on my thingy now, my anime list.
Yeah, I normally just use what is it? Bloody Kiss Anime to watch it. That's what I normally use. I understand it's not exactly the best website to use, but it's like, yeah, I can just load it up essentially and just go and watch. There is another one out for To Love Ru, actually. You've got To Love Ru, but you've also got To Love Ru Darkness. As well, which is I believe the continuation of the first one, I believe. I don't really understand the timeline of To Love Ru. To Love Ru comes first.
Have you watched Mogi?
Darkness is after. Margie?
Yeah. Magi. I'm sending you a link to it. There's 3 seasons. There's The Labyrinth of Magic, The Kingdom of Magic, and The Adventures of Sinbad.
Adventures of...
Yeah. The Adventures of Sinbad is a prequel. So you can... if you do what I done, I watched the prequel.
Is this the one with the skeletal guy? Or am I thinking of a different... I'm thinking of another one then.
You're thinking of another one.
I've probably heard... I think I've heard of this one.
The Adventures of Sinbad is a nice introduction into the world.
Okay, I'm gonna just pop to my Logitech hub real quick because my DPI ain't working. My DPI buttons ain't. No, because I was pressing them, I was like, hang on. When your computer's that laggy, it won't run DPI settings. It happens in SE when SE's lagging, and I accidentally clip it. It doesn't change until like a few minutes after. It's like, what? What are you doing? Stop!
Mogi isn't the best anime in the world, but I still love it.
Yeah, it's like High School DxD with me. It's not the best.
Mm-hmm.
I know that. I haven't seen the newest season because the animation style kind of threw me off. But
this was released 8 years ago, I think.
Oh, that's perfect. That 10-socket extension tower my mouse just bought me.
Yeah, it's released. Jeez, I feel old. Yeah. I was at work today, and I was like, oh, I don't feel. I've like an exam on Tuesday. I haven't sat an exam in like 6 years.
Have you not?
No, I haven't sat an exam since GCSE.
Oh well, I have. I've got to go back because of it. Yes, I resat my math exam before Christmas and failed again.
I haven't sat a proper exam for like.
Oh, there
6
we go.
years,
Now
I have sat an exam for uni.
Yeah, so you have sat.
I've technically already sat an exam.
Yeah, so you.
I was really pushed for time, you know. I didn't. Yeah, I've got a reader. I was supposed to have extra time, but it didn't clock in on the thing.
I'm just messing on with the colour of my mouse at the minute. I can only change it to different shades of blue. Literally, that's all I can do. You can't make it any other colour.
Yeah.
What's the highest DPI setting that you've got?
Hang on, let me go into IQ.
Because mine's 3200. I can set that all the way up to like, up to like 40, like 4000.
I usually have my DPI on about 800 or 1200.
Mine's on about 400.
The highest DPI that I can have...
Mine's like 4000.
16,000.
Really? 16,000. Mine can only go up to 4,000, I believe. Like I've got, if I can go 400, 800, 1600, and I've got the highest set to 3,300 at the minute, 3,300.
Oh, I could just mention how excited I am for the Sword and Shield expansions and the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon remaster. The remastering the like you know the original Mystery Dungeon, a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. There's like Pokemon Red Rescue Team and Blue Rescue Team for one of them for the Game Boy and the other for the DS.
I don't believe so. I'm just gonna say this on a random off note. I have made the G symbol on my mouth. Breathe.
Nice. The remastering both of those games into one game. And as soon as I watched the trailer, the nostalgia just hit me. I'm buying that game just for nostalgia.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, I do buy games for nostalgia myself. Like, I own Battlefront 2, the classic Battlefront 2 on Xbox.
Yeah.
Because I grew up playing. I just need to get the original Battlefront. The first one. I'm happy. Oh, yeah, bugger. Fate Zero's on my anime list, right? Speak English. Let's have a look through Reddit. But it's...
I do kind of want Black Ops 1 either remaster or remake.
Yeah.
I would enjoy that.
I quite enjoyed Black Ops 2.
Mm-hmm. I preferred 1.
Yeah, I never played 3, never played 4. So...
can I just go back and quickly talk about like the whole like Pokemon expansion controversy, like how they're bringing back old mons you can find in like the new areas of the expansions, where you either can like transfer over using Pokemon Bank or trade with people. There's plenty of ways for people to get all the mons, even if you don't buy like the versions of the versions and the expansions. It's kind of like me buying a copy of Black Ops 4. That's entirely online. Me buying that without buying the subscription for like the online service. Yeah. It's useless.
Yeah, it's like... Boy, I'm not even going to get any use out of this. It is you.
Imagine these three screaming at the same time.
Hey!
I like Mina's face in the background, just like... No. Bless you.
Thank you. My apologies.
Oh, do you like my unfortunate placement picture I sent you, saying like, oh, no phones used in the hospital. Oh, we've got free Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I've seen that. It's like, what? What?
I need to post that on unfortunate placement, actually.
Where did you find that?
Oh, that was in hang on. That was in. I'm gonna stop recording because I don't want to give our location away.
What?
Yeah, it's just very weird. It's
Here's
just like that under a TV.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, you
mean,
can't
like,
use your phones, but you can use
Yeah.
the
How
Wi-Fi.
long's this podcast so far?
It's about 46 minutes.
What,
or take.
we could cut off now, if you so wished. I need the toilet personally. Have a look at that meme real quick.
I mean, we could.
Yeah.
If I can find something to talk
I'm not
about for like another 10 minutes, I'll I'll try to find something to talk about.
Yeah, we'll have a quick look.
Oh, actually,
Have a look at that image I've just sent, by the way.
I just remembered. Apparently Xbox is not having any exclusives within the first year. That all the games they're making are gonna be released on Xbox One and the next gen console.
So that means that here Infinite will be coming to one, because I don't want to buy the new Xbox because I'll probably end up sticking with PC.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm somewhat hoping that they bring the new Halo
Yeah.
to PC like they've brought MCC.
Mm-hmm.
Like they bring it along at some point.
I honestly like what they're doing, even though they're getting like a ton of backlash from Sony fanboys. The fact that people don't need to invest in the console right away to get access to exclusives. And exclusive is honestly my least favorite word in the dictionary.
Yeah. Let me just quickly.
Hello?
I'm here. I'm just doing something.
And I heard somewhere that like something Game Pass something PlayStation. If that ever
Right, I've sent you some images and a video. It's not a bad video, just bit.
salutes. Is that Violet Evergarden?
but-
Oh, that is Violet Evergarden.
No, it's not.
Bottom right.
No, that's not. That's Saber. That's Artoria Pendragon from Fate. It's a Fate Stay. Look, Fate Stay Night Director.
Oh, right.
Good, she passes away.
Oh, right.
The whole fandom is coming together to mourn the loss. May you rest in peace. May you rest in peace, you beautiful, beautiful bastard. May
Yes.
you rest in peace.
So that Xbox is a thing. I do like that they are bringing stuff to like the Windows Store, even though that's not the best
Platform
for PC.
Yeah, so like that's where I get all my most of my Microsoft games from. Anyways, it's like I've got the Game Pass at the minute, so I just use like I'm probably gonna end up sticking with Xbox Game Pass Ultimate because it gives us for £10 a month.
Mm-hmm.
For £11 a month, I've got Game Pass on PC, Game Pass on Xbox, and the Gold on Xbox.
And you'd be giving your brother Gold and Game Pass as well.
My brother just pays for his out of his own. He just pays it for his own.
What I found out since I've Xbox old, if you have Gold and if you have Game Pass, if you set the home consoles on a console, the other people on the console will have access to like your games and your Gold. So my old has Game Pass Ultimate, and I've just been on my main account. I've just been playing. I've been playing like the other games I've got.
Yeah.
The games I'm getting from Game Pass. I mean, I've got Life is Strange 2 to play. I really want to play that.
I looked into that. I think I played a little bit of it. I couldn't really.
Yeah, that's the thing. I want to play it, but I've tried playing like 20 minutes of it. I just can't get into it. It's not as impactful as the first one.
I couldn't get into the first one. I just couldn't get into them.
The first one I really like. A lot of people really like the first one.
Yeah. And a quick bit of tech news from CES.
Yeah.
The Asus ZenBook Pro Duo. That 2-screen laptop.
Mm-hmm.
That with the touchpad that becomes like a numpad.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah.
That looks great. That is definitely something I'm wanting to look at in person. Because I mean, come on, it's got 2 screens. Upper one's about, I think, like the top one's like a 4K display. Second one, it's about a 1080.
Yeah.
It's a 1080p LED, I believe. Top one's OLED or something. I don't know. I can't remember now because Linus reviewed it a while back, I believe. But the keyboard position will take used to getting used to, rather, because it's right at the bottom, wouldn't it? Rather than it's right at the bottom. But that trackpad becoming like a numpad as well.
Mm-hmm.
That seems perfect.
Yeah.
Plus, with that second screen, if you're reading an article, you can put it on all that screen, like
Nice.
top and bottom, and just scroll. Or if you're a video creator, I know the editing software is going to be rather cramped on the bottom, but or like a recorder, you could have a recording software or something on the bottom. I don't know how powerful it's going to be though. I somewhat hope it's going to run the new 10th gen cores. You know,
I imagine it should be running the 10th, either the 10th gen cores or maybe even the new AMD chipset for mobile. Yeah. The mobile processors.
I mean, have you heard about Intel testing something, but they can only use AMD cores?
No.
Intel was testing something. Hang on, I'll have to find it. Intel uses AMD. I can't. I'll have to find it. But Intel was testing something, but they found that they could only use AMD's processor, which was strange. AMD forced.
Can I just mention how cute Raphtalia is from Shield Hero?
Yes, she's adorable. Don't lose her, Dan. Don't. Aha,
ravioli, don't loot the raccoon lolly.
Yes, I found it. Intel is prototyping PCIe 4.0 SSDs, right?
Mm-hmm.
The new SSDs, they're going to be obviously better than 3.0, far faster.
The PCI 3.0.
Yeah, they're testing for the 4.0 version, so obviously they're going to be better.
Yeah.
And things. However, there's a catch.
Go on.
They need AMD CPUs to test it. That's the issue. They need AMD, their rival, to test this.
That's amazing. It's so funny.
That's just too good. It's like, oh, by the way, we've got this new technology, but we can only test it on our rival.
We've only optimized it for our competitor's CPU.
It's probably not even that. It's probably because their newest CPUs mightn't support PCI 4.
Yeah.
PCI
oh, yeah,
4.
I don't think the CPUs do support PCI 4.0.
I think it might only be the AMD ones at the minute which do. So it's like, obviously they're going to be forced to use it. No, Rune, go away. But it's like, yeah, we've made this, but our technology isn't compatible.
Oh my god, the Shield Hero Figmas.
What? I need to buy some more chibis or some figures. I need more.
Figures. The Shield Hero figures.
Where are you sending all of these? Ah!
Oh my god, that's so expensive, but I want one.
Where have you sent it?
I'm sending to you privately since it's the first one I saw.
Right.
I want one.
Oh, that looks amazing. I keep forgetting I've got the web browser on my other screen, so obviously all web links are good.
That is... That Raphtalia figure is 5.7 inches. That's 14.5 centimeters for metric users.
I can't tell the difference.
It's...
All I see is a measurement of size. I use any of them just to figure out how big it is.
It's just shorter than, like, the small rulers you get. If that helps.
That is amazing, actually. And you can pose them. You can pose her as well.
Yeah, for like $100.
Yeah, I don't know how much that would be in pounds, but
Estimated arrival October. Maybe for domestic. I don't know about international. And anyway, we could end it there to if you want.
Yeah, we could. Firefox is crashing. Firefox has crashed.
It's close enough to an hour.
Raphtalia has broken my internet. She has broken my web browser. It is crashing.
Raphtalia's just that adorable.
Yes, my Firefox is just like, cannot compute. Cannot compute. If you hear like a bang and I vanish, I'm probably gone up in smoke. Come on, Firefox! I
can hear the title of this podcast already. Raphtalia breaks Ian's computer.
Do it. That's the title.
Raphtalia breaks that is the title. Internet. I'm gonna put that in a note so I remember that.
Do it. Oh god, the Firefox is not responding.
It literally breaking your computer.
I can't. The Firefox lagging. Shit. Everything's done. Oh. Firefox. Microsoft Windows, help me. End process. Everything's going wrong.
Ian's having a good time over there.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to fight Windows at the minute. And unfortunately, Windows is winning. I think it's come back. Nope. File's just closed. God damn it.
Well, I guess on that note, since Ian's still battling with...
I'm alive! Firefox closed itself.
Since Ian's battling with Firefox. we hope you guys enjoyed this this podcast.
You might see me next week if I'm alive. Firefox is taking me.
I should have really opened this podcast saying he's alive. Since you weren't in last week's podcast.
Yeah. No, we'll do that next week.
We'll do that next week to see if your computer lives.
Yeah. If I appear out of nowhere in the Discord call. If I just make sure you open a Discord call next week.
Yeah.
That way, if I just suddenly vanish. That is if I live. Firefox, no, you're not taking. No.
We'll see you guys on the next one. Even though this podcast gets 0 views.